Hi there. This is my first attempt to use our fancy schmancy new iPad. I don't even know what to call it, stand holder thingy. So anyway, this is just a quick reminder for Chapter 2 on how to round. In class, I told the kids that if we had a number such as, just making something up randomly, 84,947, even though there are multiple steps to rounding, you should be able to do this quickly and in your head. For instance, if I wanted to round this off to the thousands place, I should be able to say 85,000 without needing to sit here and go through steps once I am proficient. What are those steps in order to get proficient? The first step is to find your place value. Since I had said let's find the thousands place, what I'd like the fourth graders to do is underline the spot. Our goal after the chapter is to no longer need to do this, but for right now, I would like this to be the work they show every single time. The second thing is to look next door. And that's just shorthand for saying look to the small place value to the right in order to see how to round your number. Your third step when you are rounding is to decide should you go up or down. And the old saying that the kids know about 5 and above, give it a shove, we've talked about why that is meaningful. Any digit that is 5 or above says to go up because it's closer to the bigger number. If you are 4 or below, you go down because you're closer to the smaller number going down. This 9 is 5 or above. That tells us to go up. I'm asking the kids to either write an up arrow as a reminder, or to write a U as a reminder, or even write the word up as a reminder. Once they've done that, our final step is to actually round the number. And we round the number, that in a way has 3 steps itself. What do you do with the digits to the right of your place value? What do you do with the place value itself? And what do you do with the digits to the left of your place value? The digits on the right of our place value is 1,000 since I underlined it. Every single thing to the right of that turns into a 0. So our 7 turns into a 0. Our 4 turns into a 0. Our 9 turns into a 0. You're not really turning it into a 0. You're going up until the next round number. Our place value, we need to adjust it based on what we already decided. This tells me to go up, so we're going to go up to 5, which means we're going up to 5,000. And then finally, our digits to the left, we keep. And keeping just means they stick around. So our 8 is to the left of our thousands place. We're going to keep it 85,000. Now, what happens if we wanted to round to a different place value? For instance, if we wanted to round to the 10,000s place. Well, first, find your place value. Underline the 10,000s. Next, look next door. This tells us what we're going to do. Step 3, up or down. 4 tells me to go down. I'll write a D this time. Now I can round it. Everything to the right of my place value turns into a 0. So the 4 turns into a 0, the 9 turns into a 0, the other 4 in the 40s, and then the 7 turns into a 0. Finally, I should adjust my place value. This tells me to go down. This is where kids make a mistake. They think, I need to go down. This 8 needs to become a 7. It is going to still be an 8. You are going down because your new number, 80,000, is below the 84,947 where you started. So please make sure, if you're going up to 90,000, going down, you'd only go to 80,000, one digit away. Finally, to the left, there is nothing. So we're going to keep that too. If there's nothing there, we keep on having nothing there. It's kind of like having an invisible zero. Finally, let's do it one more time. What if we did 84,947, but we were rounding off to the hundreds place? Our hundreds place, let me separate these a little bit, is found. We look next door. This tells us to go down. And so now I start changing things. Keep it, adjust down to 900, and it's 900, so 4 and 7 become zeros. Put in that comma and you're done. One thing that a student pointed out to me, so I thought I was done, but I wasn't. I really had one more thing to say. What if you had a number like this? 84,967, and I wanted to round to the hundreds. Here's my hundreds. Ooh, and I am off the screen. Let me try that. There's my hundreds. I look next door. 6 tells me to go up. I'll draw an arrow this time. I want to go up. So I'm going to keep the 8 in the 10,000s. I'm going to keep the 4 to have 4,000. I'm going to take this 9 and I'm going to go up. Oh, that becomes a 10. Wait a second, I can't do that. My 6 becomes a 0. My 7 becomes a 0. This number doesn't make sense. What do? I shouldn't have written it this way. This 10 is going to regroup, meaning it's going to become a 0, and it's going to give me an extra 1,000. This 4 and this 1 are going to combine. So really my rounded number isn't this at all. It is 85,000, which is actually what I had up here in the first place. Now, finally, the kids were asking just to have this, so this is a place that they can look. Hopefully this little tutorial will help them with their homework. Remember, when we're estimating, for instance, let's say we're doing 6,897 minus, oh, I'm going to run out of space, 2,548. And I want to round it to the hundreds place. Find it, look, go up, go, whoa, I wrote up and it should be down. This 9 tells my 8 to go up, so 6,900. The 8 went up to a 9. The things to the right became zeros. Minus 2,500 because the 4 tells me to go down. Keep the 2, adjust this down to a 500. 500 has 2 zeros. Put in my comma. Now I can do my actual subtraction, and I will get 4,400. 6,000 minus 2,000 is 4,000. 900 minus 500 is 400. This is my estimate. Kids also get confused. This is rounding. Doing a math problem is estimating. If you're going to estimate, you have to make your easier math problem, then find your answer. Once you're done with that, you say, my answer is around 4,400. Let me see if I'm right. And you can go ahead and actually do it. 2,548. I want to subtract. Oh, looks like I can't do the 7 minus 8, so that becomes an 8. This becomes a 17. This becomes a 9 and a 4 and a 3 and a 4. Sure enough, 4,400 is pretty close to the 4,349. I haven't double-checked myself, so I hope I did that right. All of this is essentially what we did in class today and what they need to do on the homework tonight. Hope that helps, everyone. Have a good night.